Hannah with Good Morning Texas. Hello,
Good
gentlemen.
morning, Texas.
Good. I knew you'd like that.
Come on now.
Come on now. How you doing?
I'm great.
You guys should be doing great. I saw the movie last night.
Yes.
So I called my mom this morning. She asked me to describe it. I said, I don't know how in the hell to describe it, but I will tell you it was so much fun.
Good.
Dave, how do you describe this? What genre is this?
I think you're right. It's so unique. It feels different than anything you've seen before because it's combining, action, comedy, horror, family drama. It's got a little bit of everything. And it's like, I don't know. I feel like the action is what makes this stand apart from like other vampire movies where our director, J.J. Perry, he's been directing second unit for the biggest action movies in the world for the past decade, the John Wick films and the Fast and the Furious movies. And so for him to come in and just bring those sensibilities, like it's John Wick with vampires.
Yeah, I just got done talking to him. He's such a fascinating guy. The way he continues to grow his career. He said, it was winning the lottery, getting you to sign on. You are so multi-talented. I'm going to pump you up right here. Wow. What drew you to this script? Because on paper, I would read it and say, what in the heck is this? In the real world, it is fantastic. What drew you to it? What did you see?
Well, it was JJ showing me those previews of the action. I said, we out here. And in our business, we search to find that new, that something that's different. Mm. Fast forward, when the trailer hit, the trailer overperformed. The trailer came out, it did 19 million views in 24 hours. The reason being, when you see me pull that shotgun and blow that granny all the way to the back of that bathroom, people's calling me, man, why you blow that white lady all the way to the back of that? And they didn't know what, and then they see that it's vampires and they see the stunts. People are all in, and like you said, when you watch it, and it's bittersweet, it's not in the theater, but when people watch it in the theater, like in Atlanta, people were yelling.
Yes,
and
I was
cheering.
one of those people.
Yeah, they're cheering.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So to me, it's something that is really, really unique for Netflix. And JJ, who was a Texan, I said, we gotta do it. We gotta do Texas, baby. And so that's why you feel a lot of chemistry between the director and the chemistry. This guy right here, to me, really solidifies what we most needed. I said, whoever Seth is, I think it should be Dave Franco. I'm not gonna do the movie unless he does it, but he's gonna be the one that lifts it to the other side, giving us the laughs, giving us the humor, giving us that sort of lethal weapon type thing.
How does that feel to hear Jamie Foxx say it has to be Dave Franco?
It's amazing.
I said I wouldn't do the movie though. I told her, I said,
that's it.
It's surreal, but like working with Jamie, maybe the best experience I've had as an actor. He is so giving, and he encouraged all of us to just kind of bring ourselves and infuse kind of our own sensibilities into these roles, and he just gives us confidence. And when you feel comfortable and confident on a set, that's when you do your best work. Yes. You start taking risks. And so, with Jamie, it's like, I came in, I did my homework. I wanted to have a bunch of like alt jokes written out and just like things to play with, just things that I could throw at Jamie, knowing that he's so quick. We can just kind of go back and forth and see what happens in the moment. And that's when you get the best stuff.
You can see that fun. You know what's interesting? I was just listening to an interview. Have you heard about this with Kerry Washington on SmartList?
I listened to that too.
And she said that you were her number one.
Wow.
The way that you were a leader on set and making people comfortable.
It's so true.
I learned something from someone in this business, and they were like, "Can you believe it? We're doing a movie." I was like, "What? Can you believe that we get a chance to play make-believe and do something really special like this? Can you believe it?" And it was like, they were like, never, whether it's a commercial or it's a movie, never slight that. Always be up. And I took that, and this was years ago, early on in my career, and I said, I will never come in, life is just so, I can't. So, and then when you get a chance to work with people like Kerry Washington, to me, one of the most incredible actresses of our era. And then people like Dave, I'm a comic snob. I don't laugh at that. I may laugh at somebody, but I'm not intrigued. Yeah. I was intrigued, but I said, ooh, who this dude? I call my homies, and then you'll meet some of my homies, my comic homies. I said, man, who this Dave Franco dude? This years ago. Then I even I got in the room with him to pitch him this movie. So to see it come together like this, that's why you do it. That's why you champion art.
I think that's a lesson, though, what you just said about gratitude, waking up and actually the director said the same thing.
Yeah.
Be happy to be alive. Whatever you're doing, have that energy with it. Last thing I'll say to you, Jamie, I've got to thank you. I did a Zoom interview with you in the beginning of the pandemic.
Yeah.
In the very beginning, he goes, "Oh my gosh, your hair! I love your
Man,
hair."
yes.
And I kept that in there.
Yes.
My mom and my aunts went crazy. You would have thought that I won an
yes.
Oscar. So like that is their
Yes,
favorite thing in the world.
great.
So you made me look so good.
Wow.
Thank you.
Objectively good hair.
Objectively.
Oh,
great.
gentlemen,
Yes.
stop.
Kill.
Well, congratulations, guys. This was really so much fun to
Thank
watch.
you.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Really appreciate it.